Hello, hello, chat. It's me, Matthew. We're back with more speed run action for you guys. I hope everyone's doing well. We got a pretty fun looking game here. We got Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. So I need some dog emotes for DogMeats here, who's going to be running it for you guys. So I'll just pass it over to the runners. Go ahead, guys.
Hello, SoulsSpeedruns. So we're here to see some basically Souls-like games, absolutely, because it has dark in the title. Hello, hello. I hope you are having a great time. I think I'm not really having something to say special before we start, So, like, just two things. It's a Source game, and I'm having a greatest commentator ever, Moonstruck, who's gonna help me with cast while I'm going to
Hello.
do all these horrible things we are going to talk about soon. So yeah, I think I'm about to start. So you can start the timer as soon as the first slot finishes. So, are you ready?
As ready as we'll ever be.
Okay. So as soon as the first load finish, you start the timer. Let's go. Oh, so yeah. We're going to have first cutscene where Master Fenric gonna tell us what to do, but we apparently don't want to listen to him and can kick him while this cutscene happening for no reason. I don't know. It doesn't save anything. It doesn't skip any line. So yeah. And since it's a Source game, we have a bunny hop here. Like, it's basically like in Half-Life 1. So we just use straight keys, we just bunny hop. It's a bit different, at least in the part where you have to jump on the space instead of mouse scroll wheel. For a reason, because like you can't really beat jump for a mouse. For what reason, Monstruck?
Maybe there was a bug with it, or the devs just didn't like it. But the game is like Half-Life 2 old engine, but the air acceleration is extremely low, which means you can't strafe at all. So really, the only speed you get, the speed gain you can get from b-hopping is from the initial circle strafe at the very first jump, and that's really it. So it's kind of like Portal 2 if you're familiar with that fun happening at all. So this is the first prop clip. You put your body into a prop. In this case, it was a box, and then it puts you outside.
So this
Same
is
with
the
that
second
box.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. So satisfies regular human and video game logic. So right here, he's gonna get his sword taken away. But if he grabs it after he hits his trigger that's supposed to take away his inventory, he now has a sword in the next map. And now with the biggest skip for like the longest time, for a big portion of this game is going to be the horse skip that's happening up right now. So there's like a 3-minute cutscene that happens right here after this loading screen, where you're on a horse, and so the horse skip is obviously skipping the horse. So if you just do a very precisely timed quick save, quick load that you could kind of just time using your cursor, is going to do a safety save here because it might just crash the game also. So as soon as his cursor goes away, he will quick save, quick load. I think it's like a 0.21 seconds. I don't know why it's 0.21, but it is.
Yeah, it's just like super tight timing, and the funniest part is if you mess up for a second, you're gonna just crush the game.
Yeah, so this is pause launching. He's paused and he's on the edge of this surface, which when you're on the edges of a ledge, it like the game pushes you. But when you pause the game, everything stops except that velocity gain. So you're gonna just go flying up in the sky like he did. So basically, the longer you're paused, the further you go. You might be in shambles here.
Yeah, this doesn't look really good, but I think I can save it.
He is getting this animation where he can't like move in any direction, where his like arms are flailing around. He's like just can't do anything. So he's kind of just
Yeah, I
he's
think
stuck.
I'm just gonna
Perpetual death. There's an auto
read the.
save. I know you made a quick save. Okay. So yeah, this is 9. So he's counting to 9 in his head, or he's looking at his life split, whichever one. And yeah, also in this category, or in all categories of this game, pausing does add to the time of the run, because otherwise the game would just be pausing, because it'll be the fastest way of playing the game.
I hope so. It's been.
I'm missing the part where you have to start like spamming the space.
On our way.
Are you doing just 9 seconds?
Yeah, sorry for the
It's been pretty
silence.
dull.
Okay, it's worse.
Okay.
So
we're
yeah,
good.
I'm
So,
talking
yeah.
about like when you spam the space, you know, the how do we call this glitch?
Yeah.
Necromancers.
Yeah.
Fenric didn't say
Hovering?
anything about that.
Yeah,
Master
like
Fenric, rare.
if we spam space, have you explained this? The
Yeah, so
audience?
if you spam space, for some reason you fall slower. It's as if the game is taking your inputs of jumping and then but not increasing your velocity and or not increasing your height, but it decreases your falling speed. So that's actually used in a few places now, or it can be used at least to improve some strats.
Probably at some point I'm gonna stop ruining the part where I have to make a good pause launch, but probably it's not right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just show
So-
off the some good old struts.
Yeah, some good old strats. That girl over there to the left is Liana. You're supposed to talk to her, but if you clip past this gate with this hay bell, and there's a change level trigger at the top, just like in the air above this gate right here, and so you could actually go and hit it. There we go, and that goes to the next chapter here. And in this chapter, you get woken up by this servant.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Okay, never mind. He's dead. He was massacred with a kick in a black screen. He's gone.
We just kicked the guy. He's not dead, probably.
Yeah. So here is where you get daggers. Daggers are used for double dagger boosting, which sounds like you're just boosting twice with daggers, and that's exactly what it is. It's where he swipes a bunch like that. And now this is the first climb clip where he climbs and grabs this maybe it's a book or a ration, I don't know. It doesn't really matter what it is, but if you climb something and then 2 or 3 ticks later or frames pick it up, you get sent backwards. And so that just went teleported him to the change level trigger there.
By the way, if you saw something like out of bounds, it's not out of bounds, by the way. We haven't really talked about inbounds part.
Oh yeah. So out of bounds is just considered like the source engine out of bounds style, where if you're in the never-ending black void, that's considered out of bounds. So we have not broken into that. Okay, climb clipping is exactly the same thing with that. It's called a mantle warp, where instead of an item you put on in the sky, it's a prop. So in that case, it was a barrel. It teleports you to the addition or the sum of your coordinates and the prop's coordinates. So it just basically teleports you to 2 times your coordinates, and that's going to be used a few more times.
Sarah, wake up.
So here he skips a cutscene by doing a click, or not kick, a kick in that black screen, and then he's going to do another climb clip here. This is probably the trick that most people hate, is climb clipping, because it's unfortunately the fastest way of doing almost everything clip related, and it's really hard.
Yes, I took it back.
Like here. Like we do the
Right here,
climb
this
clips
is
all
the most
time.
cursed spot ever. Yes. There's a guy running at you. Okay, it worked great. Okay. It adds this box here. And when this map ends, he's like currently waiting for the end because it's on a timer. He's going to, this box is going to travel with him to the other map. And during that time, that like fraction of a second that he's not in a boat that he'll get teleported into later, he's going to climb this box and it's going to skip that 30-second boat ride. So you kind of can't see it because it's completely black. But when he loads into the next map, he's going to be climbing on a midair box and he's going to get teleported back to where he was. And now you can have time. Do you want to talk about donations?
Yeah,
This guy
finally.
could use a breeze to clear the hot
Yeah, sure thing.
air.
I have a $10 donation from Anonymous. No comment. Thank you so much, Anonymous. And I want to take the time to talk about a upcoming incentive. We have Chameleon Twist coming up, and there is an open incentive to pick the character choice at the beginning of the game, so you can put down donation for any of the colors listed here. There looks like there is 6 different options, so if you want to see your option as the choice for that run, go ahead and get your donations in for that.
So yeah, we can see the boat. We absolutely were supposed to be in it, but if we climb the box at the right timing, we are not.
This is another pause launch. Basically skips all of this map. You're supposed to fight a bunch of orcs here, but turns out fighting is slow and very slow actually.
Whoops.
He might look like he's dead, but there's a chance
I'm
you're
dead.
not. Okay, maybe land.
Yeah, I can
I don't know,
land
what'd you say?
slightly to the left. Yeah, here. Nice.
Okay, there we go.
Some more quick clips. Item
Yeah.
clip.
This one also is kind of cursed. You could potentially get stuck in that door forever, and you can't save it.
Yeah, and it's still
But
not
it worked
out of
good.
bounds.
Yeah.
I'm just
So this is
making
going to be
fun.
another
I
Yeah.
don't like the feel of
mantle
this.
work. He's going to grab this ring for this ring actually helps him mantle work way easier. If you basically just chain the inputs but include a ring, it basically is free every time. So he's climbing that ledge, grabbing the body, and then clicking the ring basically at the same time, and it just works almost every time, rather than it being like a frame-ish perfect trick. So here he's climbing up a horizontal wall just by jumping, and here he's gonna do another mantle work. He's gonna get past this whole chapter, and then in that wall is a lever that ends the map. So that was just a dev tool that they left, and here he dropped his daggers and his bow. Now what he's gonna do is he's gonna get himself stuck in the ground by jumping at a specific time or spamming jump, and if he gets it right, he's gonna be stuck forever. But if he grabs his bow, holds it out, and then when the game teleports him again, right here, you'll see it like freak out. He's gonna say quick load, and now he's out of this cutscene, and he has his daggers he could grab, and he can start boosting around.
Yeah, for the game, like the game has a reason where we are lost all of our items and we are not able to use daggers here, because like the game wants us to interesting game mechanics and stuff. Yeah, stuff
Yeah.
speedrunners doesn't really
yeah,
talk
you
about.
get everything taken away, but
Yeah.
right here you get everything back. And then coming up is
Let's show them that
a Cyclops. You're supposed to, again, these daggers are very, very good. So if you double dagger boost on that slope, you can just go all the way flying up here. And then get to the end of the map from just this spot right here.
that beast looks familiar.
I've had a Cyclops in captivity.
If for some reason looking into this you think it's hard, yeah, it is. I mean, it's just it's just the moment when you get this all muscle memory. You just need to try this a lot of times, and then you're gonna get it easily. And I'm not even counting here, and it works easy. You see?
Yeah, a lot of the maps are completely made by displacements, and if you know anything about displacements, you know that they're buggy and they don't work. So a lot of times you just hit off and go flying in a direction, like when you hit off the ground. So here is gonna be a cool little trick where instead of doing a pause launch or anything else, this is relatively new because you could just climb clip right through this gate. Which will send you down into the tunnel of water.
Oops. Like, if we talk about climb clip stuff, like, once again, it's just like the tick or few to, like, to grab this.
It's not. Yeah, it's odd timing. It's not like you click the 2 buttons at the same tick. There's a tiny gap between them, 2 to 3 ticks. So you have basically it's a 2-frame trick if you want to use frames. So here's another pause launch is the longest one. You're off this sloped rock right in front of us, and you're gonna go straight up. Immediately you have to strafe to the left. Otherwise you'll hit this wood that's above you. And here he's gonna grab a mushroom up in that corner, you could barely see it. Mushrooms, magic mushrooms I should say, they have a sloped surface. So if you put them in midair, which is something I haven't talked about, you can glitch items in midair and you climb on them, but they're sloped, which means if you stand on them and pause launch, you actually go flying up in the air a little bit. And here, see, there's a trigger on the stairs you skipped that would like send an Indiana Jones head down those stairs and try to crush him.
I mean, usually I'm really free to speak right every moment I'm, you know, be hopping and doing the whole thing stuff, but I'm hella rusty to this game, so yeah, I'm just focusing on what am I doing. And we have another bot here, which means we have another few seconds to talk about the donations and stuff.
Nice man the truth, my love.
All right, absolutely. Looks like I got a $5 donation from Regal. It says, any fivers, pause champ. Any fivers in chat? Now's your chance. Hit the donation link, bring your fives in. Looks like Regal also put $5 down for blue for the Chameleon Twist incentive. So pick your favorite color and that color might win. So get your donations in, chat. Thank you so much.
I'm going back to Stonehelm to the necromancer layers under the sea.
Yeah,
Okay,
thank
you
you
guys
for
told me that the
donations
boat
coming,
sizes were different
Yeah.
here, and I can definitely tell that that's a different size boat.
Yes.
Begin to build your
Okay,
army.
so upcoming is chapter 8, and it is significantly the hardest chapter
Yeah,
in this game.
absolutely.
It's the longest one, like casually, because it's ultra confusing.
This place smells
So what he's gonna do here is just grab this barrel, and he's gonna clip to this gate here. He failed.
Yeah,
This clip is also kind of weird sometimes. Sometimes the barrel just doesn't work, and you have to grab another one. It's like a divine plan. Okay, cool. And now that's all of chapter 8. We're on
Yeah, it's
chapter
done.
9.
it is hilarious every time we run a marathon or somewhere else where you can show off. It's just so hilarious to see. Like, the entire chapter skipped for just few seconds.
All right, now this is another pause launch. This is kind of a new truck, but he's gonna want to grab. He's not gonna grab the mushroom. It's fine. But he's gonna land on that ledge. Just pause launch. You have like not pause launch, just dagger boost. You have very little space to work with, so it's hard to get that jump in. And now this is gonna be a little confusing here. So he's gonna clip past. You're supposed to talk to this guy named Percy, and he's supposed to like open up a door for you. But here, if you go over here and kill an invisible Cyclops, you can line yourself up, hit its eye,
Now aim for
Oh,
the
wait.
eye.
hit its eye. Oh, there it is. And then you kill him.
Oops. I'm sorry.
You can find him.
Yeah,
Find him.
I can... Okay, I got it.
Okay.
I think I've learned a
Now
lot
he's
since I
dead.
first came to
Now what he's
Stonehelm.
gonna do is he's gonna talk to this Percy guy, because Percy's the one that opens up the door, and it's like the win condition for this map. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna climb quick.
Am I?
Oh, he's not.
Yeah. I think
Oh
I
no, he's
still
gonna.
can
Oh,
do
he's
it.
going to. Yeah. So he's gonna climb clip, and he's gonna click his ring or his he's gonna click his ring at a specific time. After he gets it successfully.
Not sure if
maybe.
I'm...
So what that does is it teleports him into the. Okay, what I should have done is teleport him into the room where he was at. He went through the door, by the way. He like just walked through it.
Yeah, I just like
And what
the
would
walking
happen
animations
is-
here. It's just
Yeah,
amazing.
he just likes to walk. So he would get teleported into that room, and then if he clicked his ring at a specific time, it would teleport him back to where he climbed, and then Percy would just be at this door instantly. He would just teleport, And he, despite it not looking that we need him, we just go through that door. He is necessary for this map to change.
Yeah, sadly. Percy is funny. By the way, he's actually one of the NPCs which is I can call like canonic or something, because we had so many strats to skip the part where he walks and stuff. We had so many strats to optimize walking, to optimize our route and stuff. It's so many.
Yeah,
Crazy
he's
to think about it.
a maniac. A lot of time went into trying to speed up some movement of him, but he just teleports now. Very complicated ways of speeding him up too. So here he's gonna bring this hay bale, so he needs to clip past this gate right here. And now he's gonna do a
Whoops.
another mantle work with his body, or one of the bodies. There's a body up there if you need this one. Okay. And there's also a dragon you're gonna hear it. There he is. But we could skip him by doing the hardest. It's not insanely hard, but it is the hardest out of all the out of all the ones, because you could just get one shot by this dragon right there.
Easy.
And then you get teleported right there. And this is where you could do another climb clip. Again, it kind of sucks because it's kind of have to do it, and it's a hard trick. You have to do it everywhere. Go past that gate, and now it's the epilogue.
Oh, this is the moment where I'm gonna be, ashamed for my skill issue. Yeah, I absolutely forgot to practice this stuff. So this is, we had a bunch of new stuff happened in the route last year. I used to be a world record holder for a year, like 2 years ago, but then some crazy guy happened to join the community, and he changed everything. He added so many stuff into the route, like with him coming. It's not just him, it's the whole community as well. But yeah, he changed the route so hard, so it just became...
He significantly raised the bar.
It's just awful to run now, so yeah, nobody running. I'm kidding though.
Another man here with his body. There he goes. He goes in this dark room. There's a trigger that lowers your health to 2. That's what happened. But coming up is the boss fight. His name is Aaron here. He's got a big bone dragon. And he wants to use it, but we're gonna stop him. Because the item that we've all been, like, this whole story is based around, is right in front of him, but you can't grab it. But if you duck beneath it, there's a little tiny hole in its box where you grab it and place it back down. And there you go. And that's it.
Yeah, it's time.
Game over.
The funny part, you can punch in the finish cutscene. What? I forgot the word.
The credits.
Credits, thank you.
Credits. Yeah. This is primarily a kicking game, as the credits show.
Looks like he's doing a little dance.
Yeah. So probably we missed the point where we're talking about the game being end and the run is finished. So yeah, thank you all guys for watching. It's been awesome to... thank you for having me, and my great sleeping English is here for you as well. Yeah, it's been Dark Messiah of Might and Magic, any percent inbound. Thank you, Moonstruck, for helping me with commentary. I would not have made it so good without you.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, and thank you all viewers for having me once again, for having us. It's been awesome. And yeah, so enjoy the rest of Marathon. Thank you. What? Thank you a lot.
Thank you so much, DogMeat. That run was awesome.
Yeah.
Up next, chat. Looks like we have the Dark Souls of Super Nintendo games, so you're gonna want to check that out. We have Lion King, the Lion King game for the Super Nintendo, so that's gonna be a very fun one. So make sure you guys stick around for that. Also, we have a incentive for Chameleon Twist. If you guys are just now tuning in, it is for pick the character color. So there's 6 options to choose from, so you can put down your donations on whichever color you want for the runner to use. And I just want to say thank you so much to the raids we got. We got Bender, Z Great, and Nax. Thank you guys so much for the raid. Welcome on in, everybody. I believe we're going to take a quick intermission, and then we'll start the Lion King run soon. So thank you guys so much.
We travel, I would say like 30 miles, 35 miles, bringing resources to other families that can come to us.
Here in our community, we pretty much only have one store. That store is not even in the middle of our community, so it's pretty hard to get there, and the prices are, if not 2 times, 3 times higher than usual.
Our families are very spread out. Many of them do not have reliable transportation. Many of our families do not drive. So we needed to find a way to bring to them learning resources, our kindergarten readiness program, and also some of the supplies that we need.
The food boxes that we've provided to them are a big help because we're the only source for some families. I think it's important that we can get that out there for them. Sometimes that's the only thing in the wild that they'll get.
Hoy van a comer saludable. El día de que recibimos la caja, los niños estaban ansiosos por ver qué había adentro, porque sabemos que siempre traen algo bueno para ellos.
When I see the bus, I get excited and happy because I know there's something coming.
My favorite thing is the watermelon.
La gasolina está muy alta y muchas de las veces no nos alcanza para estar yendo a recoger las cajas, y la necesidad es grande también aquí en nuestro pueblo. Gracias a que está el bus, y nuestros hijos van a comer saludable. Save the Children nos ha ayudado a ser unos padres fortalecidos, nos ha dado confianza, nos ha dado un gran apoyo para poder educar a nuestros hijos, y cuando ellos crezcan saber que ellos pueden también hacer todo.